and she throws them on the floor before she leaves, and she says, you either listen to these things or I'm throwing them out. Pulling it out and putting it in my cassette. Now I got a bunch of God's word sitting on the floor, and this struggle comes in. It's nothing but biblical trash. That's when at one point my head screamed at me, it's biblical trash. And I start to walk away, and it's like open one up. So I finally just walk over there like it's on fire, and I rip one open, and I throw them on the floor, and it's Ecclesiastes. And it starts out meaningless, meaningless. And I went, what's meaningless? What's meaningless? And it went on to talk about Solomon's conclusions and the book of Ecclesiastes. And years later, Christians said to me, the first time I shared this at a church, somebody grabbed me, God used Ecclesiastes? God used the book of Ecclesiastes to lead you to Jesus. I go, I don't understand you. He goes, well, it's a fairly cynical book. I go, well, you didn't know me like God knew me. Trust me. I found Ecclesiastes the most exhilarating thing I'd ever heard. Meaningless, meaningless. It's all meaningless. Everything is meaningless. There's no purpose. Everything. I was like, and then what I got out of that first tape was this. Life without God will have no meaning. Without meaning to your life, there's no purpose to your life. Without purpose to your life, you might as well off yourself. And I'm thinking, wow, that's in the Bible? So I ripped open every envelope looking for more Ecclesiastes tapes. There's got to be another one in here. So, and I put that in there, and this is it. This was another one of Solomon's conclusions. Again, paraphrasing what was in the book by this pastor. But it was, if happiness was an act of human will, we'd all be happy. You ask anybody in this room what you want out of life. I just want to be happy. Well, what is that? How do you define that? If it's the next iPod, the next man, the next woman, the next job, the next car, the next ad infinitum, you're in for a long haul while you're down here on earth. Solomon's conclusions were nothing of this earth will ever give you lasting joy and happiness outside of God. So I'm sitting there listening to this, and I knew this.